Duel 1. Let's rock!
Sol Badguy. He likes Queen, he's named after a Breaking Bad character, and he may be the missing link between man and ape. Let's talk about it. Sol Badguy is the protagonist of the Guilty Gear franchise, and he's been one of the best characters in Strive for a while. I mean, just look at any Strive tournament ever. Sol is almost always in the top 6 or 8. When I first started playing Guilty Gear Strive, I decided to play as Sol, and I was bad. Not only because I was new to Guilty Gear Strive, but also because I was new to fighting games in general. People told me that Sol Badguy was easy to use but also really good, but I just didn't understand how. It just wasn't clicking. Everyone would talk about how good his pressure is and how good he is in the corner and how his strike throw game is crazy, but I didn't get what any of that meant. So I'd go into matches, do the Gatling combo they taught me, or try to do it, then get dog walked for 2 rounds, then press rematch so I can get violated for another 2 rounds. But like for real though, he's supposed to be easy to learn, but like I was trying to learn, and it wasn't easy. Like, what the fuck? And then I stopped playing Guilty Gear Strive and I was a much happier and better person because of it. But like most addictions, I relapsed, and here I am. I made Sin for a while because he was easy to understand, but he felt kind of simple, like almost too simple. Then I played Happy Chaos and he was the opposite of simple and very satisfying to use, but he made my fucking head hurt. And now I'm here with Sol Badguy, the ruthless striker, the king ape, the lawyer. And after playing with him, I've noticed some things that can help Sol players and even people who struggle with playing against him, so I decided to make a video about it. So without further ado, this is the Sol Goodman Experience. Wait, did I say Sol Goodman? So who is Sol Badguy? Well, as I mentioned before, he's the main protagonist of the Guilty Gear franchise, and he was named after Freddie Mercury. He's Kai Kisuke's rival, he's Jacko's husband, boyfriend, kind of, I think, and he's also a bounty hunter. I mean, what else is there to say about him? It's just Sol Badguy. I guess I could talk about his character design. Sol's character design is the least anime looking it's ever looked, but I think it's a good thing. He doesn't look like a fucking goofball anymore. Like seriously, bro, what the fuck is this corny ass shit, bro? You are not the thinker. I like the fact that even though he still has Dragon Ball Z hair, he at least wears it in a ponytail. And yeah, that's about it, bro. Oh yeah, he's also a gear, which is like it's like this thing that like is guilty. It's like Guilty Gear. Sol is the Guilty Gear. Let's be for fucking real. You're not here for Guilty Gear Strive lore. You're here to find out why a level 20 Sol keeps beating the absolute shit out of you even though you're in Celestial. So why is Sol so good? Well, the main thing that makes him so good is his pressure, and everything else kind of just revolves around that. Sol Badguy is one of Strive's rushdown characters, which means that your main game plan when playing as him is to just close in your opponents and overwhelm them with your attacks. And Sol is fantastic at this for a multitude of reasons, but the main reason as to why he's so good at this is due to his great buttons and fantastic special commands. Sol's moveset allows him to be incredibly aggressive when on offense, to the point where if he gets a single touch, it can lead to half your health bar disappearing. His projectile gun flame is short range but is a great offensive tool to end strings with and to throw out when someone is closing in on you. It also has a feint that can be used to cause your opponents to react to a non-existent attack, which you can take advantage of. Bandit Revolver is a 2-part move that is a pretty important part of Sol's kit. It can be used as a dash to move forward, but it's also a great attack to continue and start combos with, especially in block strings. Bandit Bringer is a jumping overhead that can be done in the air and on the ground, and is a great option for mix-ups and usually catches the opponent off guard. Night Raid Vortex is a move where Sol rushes forward close to the ground for a launching uppercut, and it can be held down to increase the distance of the attack. Vortex can get under certain attacks like Kai's Fireball for an easy punish, but it's very unsafe on block, so be wary of that. Volcanic Viper is also an uppercut attack, but it has 2 different versions. The strike version is usually used as a reversal option, whereas the heavy version is used for combo enders due to its heavy damage. Fafnir is a close range attack that can guard break leaving Sol plus on block, which allows him to start his pressure, but if it hits, it causes a knockback that can be followed up by Vortex. While this move is very strong, it can only be used individually and doesn't work in strings. And finally we have Wild Throw, which is Sol's high damage command grab and is unbreakable. It's much more flexible than his normal grab and it can lead to some great mix-ups. Sol's moveset is fantastic for getting up close and just fucking up your opponent, and mixed with his high damage and health, it makes him very strong. So how do you beat Sol Badguy? I'd say the main thing to focus on when you're playing against Sol is to be proactive in your defense. You can't just block, because more times than not, if he's good, then he's going to use that to his advantage with a mix-up or a grab. You gotta look for opportunities to evade, interrupt, and punish his attacks. Sol has a lot of spammable moves that can fuck you up and lead into combos if they connect, but you can't be scared. A lot of people get scared of him and start blocking instead of trying to engage him, but if you block then you're just falling into his trap, because once he gets you into that corner, blocking or not, you're cooked. Like you need to understand though, don't let Sol Badguy get you in that corner, because if he gets you in that corner, you're cooked. It's over for you. Whole round lost. Just put down the controller. Let him have the dub. You've already lost. If you just try to stay close enough to reach him if he whiffs, but not close enough that he can reach you, then you're good. Sol players love throwing out moves like Far Slash or Night Raid Vortex, so when they do, evade it and punish it. Also, try to take advantage of his lack of mobility. Sol sometimes has to rely on specials to close distances, so if you're on the defense, just back up, wait for him to try close distance with an air dash or special command, and punish. And if you're a zoner or just a mid-range character, then use that to your advantage. Sol is best when he's up close, so if you can stop him from approaching or just keep him at a safe distance, then he becomes a lot less scary. Stay away and just chip away at his health until he eventually gets frustrated and starts throwing out risky shit to try close the grab. And once he does that, you just punish. But all of this is easier said than done. At the end of the day, if you want to work on your Sol matchup, then you just gotta play against good Sol players. Try to learn some of their combos or set plays and try to see what they're good at and shit at. Guilty Gear Strive is a game that rewards creativity, so just try stuff. Worst that's gonna happen is that you get your ass kicked, but if you're watching this video, then that's probably already happening. All in all, Sol Badguy is a very strong character, but he's not invincible. Like every other character in the game, he has weaknesses you can take advantage of, and there are ways to deal with him. And if you really can't beat him, then maybe you should just try playing as him. You might just love playing as him, and if you don't, at the very least it should give you some insight as to how Sol players work. And that's the end of the video. I re-uploaded the MGR video, and right now it's doing a lot better, so yeah, that's lit. I'm currently in my fighting game arc, so be prepared for more Guilty Gear videos and shit. I'm gonna try keep up like posting one video a week, but we'll see how that goes. Exams and shit. I'm gonna try not to disappear again, but don't be surprised if I go to only dropping a video every 2 weeks or so. But yeah, like and subscribe. I don't know if this is good or not, but 99.2% watch rate from people who aren't subscribed is fucking insane. That's disgusting. I have 600 some subscribers, only 0.8%. Like, what the fuck? Like, geez Louise, y'all need to tee up. If you're watching this and you're still here, why haven't you subscribed, bro? But yeah, I'm just trying to hit the 7-minute mark. Yeah, that's about it. This has been your boy Jugo Young, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Ooh, she texted me.